Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's Kabaddi Keenan back here with another video to talk about the UP Yoddhas, the team that totally took me by surprise last season. I was not expecting them to be that good. I honestly predicted that they would be towards the bottom of the table last season, but they were very impressive, and I think that's going to continue this year as well. I mean, they are the only team that doesn't have any all-rounders, and that's because they've done such a good job getting raiders and defenders. They're so solid in both those categories that they don't need any all-rounders. I mean, they had the most retained elite players going into this season. So that tells you something. I mean, they clearly feel very strongly about their squad and what they had last year. And they should, because they lost out to the Steelers, who went on to win the championship last year. They lost to them in the semifinal. And in all honesty, it kind of felt like whoever won that match was likely to win the whole thing, regardless of who they faced on the other end between the Bang Deli or the Patna Pirates. I just think those two teams were like the best two, even though I think the Bang finished second on the table. But I just felt the way the UP Yoddhas were playing towards the back end of that season, they were damn near untouchable. I mean, their Raiders, they're completely stacked. They got Bhavani Rajput, Surinder Gill, Guman Singh, and Gagana Gowda. Like, those four alone, like, that is insane to me. They got Guman Singh. They got him in the auction for 1.07 crore. So he was their big buy in the auction. They went into the auction with like the lowest purse out of any team, I believe. But what they did spend it on was an amazing raider and Guman Singh to add to their already stacked rating department. So you got Guman Singh, who finished 8th last year with 159 raid points. Really good, solid. Can't ask for any more than that. Like, that's really good for like the price that they got him at. And that puts him actually as the highest scoring raider that they have on that squad. But then you tie him to Bhavani Rajput, who had a great season. He kind of did better. He kind of cleaned up his play a little bit from the prior season, where I felt like he was pretty inconsistent. But this season, or last season, he finished with 151 raid points. So really good. You got two top 10 raiders right there between those two. Then you got Gagan Gowda, who finished as the 11th ranked raider with 145 points, and he only played 18 matches. So give him at least 4 more matches. He's probably sitting up in the 150, 160 range, which easily puts him in the top 10. So you got 3 top 15 raiders from last season on your squad. And then you add in Surinder Gill, which if he can stay healthy, because I think that's the thing with Surinder is he tends to get hurt a lot. So he's missing games, 2-3 games here and there, and he kind of becomes unreliable, which is why I assume they went out and got Guman Singh to sort of make sure that they have 3 almost for sure raiders at all times playing. Because Surinder Gill, if he gets hurt, then you're down to 3. But if you got all 4 of them, UP Yoddhas, watch out. Seriously. Like, they could be dangerous. They could be the most dangerous offensive squad in the entire league, hands down. I don't think anyone could put that past them. And that's just offense. We're talking defense here. They're really good defensively as well. They got Summit, they got Mahendra Singh, Hitesh, and Sahil Kumar. So they got 4 defensive players who are just as solid. They're such a good, balanced team. I mean, you talk about balance when you don't even need to rely on any all-rounders. You don't even go out of your way to get not even one. I'm excited about this team. I think this is the most excited I've ever been about the UP Yoddhas. They've always been a squad, like, for me, where I'm just like, They always just get off this, like, meh feeling for me. I don't know why, but they just kind of do. But not this year. Like, again, the way they played, they really caught my attention. I was like, wow, this team is really good. And I'm not trying to say, like, I only pay attention to good teams, because that's not the case. But their strategy this year was really smart in realizing that even though they got knocked out in the semifinals last year, we still have a very good team. Like, that team was good last year. They were really, really good. And to realize that, hey, what we had last year, let's not tinker with that too much, because if we can keep that same core essentially and maybe add a piece or two, which they did, that could be the thing that puts us over the hump. And I kind of think it will. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I hope I don't jinx them, but I kind of think that the UP Yoddhas might win it this year. That's my gamble. I think that they might win it. I think they might get their first championship under their belt, and I think that'd be really cool for two teams, to have never won it before. Haryana had the one their first one last year. For UP Yoddhas to potentially get their first one this year, I think that'd be really good. I think that's good for a league to have a good disparity in championships where it's not just like the same two or three teams winning it all the time. I think if you can have a league where any team, any season has a legit chance of winning and can and does, I think that bodes well for your league. That tells you that teams are doing a good job keeping it even. There's not one team that's just every single year just outranking everybody. Stuff gets boring that way, and you don't want your league to become boring and stale. So I'm excited not only for the season, because I think there could be a lot of interesting teams out there that can do really well and have a chance to win the championship, but I think the UP Yoddhas are definitely one of them. I'm really excited to see this team this year. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch y'all on the next one.